Welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So, we will explore the Typhoon Tower, starting off with a not so missable mana egg unless you don't know where it is. The main thing to watch out for inside this dungeon is the fact there are some pink switches. They will trigger the enemies because it sets off an alarm apparently. Yeah, not all of the enemies are done so, but I do want to get this, a confusion charm. I don't really want to get this, but I'll leave it in anyway. The other thing is I've noticed the sheer amount of Klepps villains here, seriously. Often repaints of other ones anyway, so yeah. The other thing I've noticed the next episode, well, I ran into a bit of trouble, so I will not be using my own footage for that one. Because I've lost it for whatever reason. I think the recording glitched, and I'm not going to go back through the entire game. And I did look at my saves on the Switch version as well, so no.
A wind blow them away.
I'm not going back through that, so yeah. And so the next episode won't be of the same quality as this one, basically, is what I'm saying, unfortunately. But that being said, sewers and burn flame. So indeed, I will use that on the various enemies, of course. And also tremor, which works surprisingly well. Maybe not great, but surprisingly well will be the standard for this one. Seriously, it did enough damage to the regular Klepps. And now the other ones are in range, so that's good as well. So burn flame. Yeah, the quotes do not change, although having said that, they do in the next, on the second disc, which, given that I'm playing the Switch version, doesn't even happen, seriously. It does not happen in the Switch version on any other HD console. It was first released on the Switch in 2019, believe it or not, with Grandia. Then on to the PS4, PS5, and the other ones, and I think it was also on Steam. Then again, the HD version of Grandia 2 was also available on the thing, although that has its own problems, unlike Grandia 1. Seriously, at least I can say Grandia 1 is based heavily off the PS1 release, for the most part. Some of the sound effects have been given a touch-up since the PS1 release, as I say, but it's mostly the same. I think the thing is, you can easily get confused with the Klepps. Their attacks are mostly the same as well. It's just their palette scheme. This is the only place you will find the Klepps. Seriously, they don't get any other recolors outside of the Typhoon Tower. And can fall very easily to Gatwin's sword, seriously. Which I do appreciate in this game. But that being said, let's go on to the next one. I don't want to go over there, I want to go here. Sickle. Okay, that's another axe for Justin. Let's see what he's doing with his moves. I don't think I'll need the sickle, so I may just put in a stashing place until I find a better axe. Seriously, which I don't know how long that will be until. But yeah, that is an example of one of the switches that triggers the enemies and everything, so be careful. So that being said, I'm running into another Klepps there, and yeah. But what we're looking for is a switch that will turn the turntable, as we can call it. So yeah, more on that a bit later. But now I'm just going to go and attack these guys. That's what I do in seemingly this game. And that's the thing with Grandia and everything. But never mind that, let's continue. And get you with my whip. Yeah. Why not? Sue's bow is pretty good as well. Why, excellent, in fact, for a 8-year-old. This will become more important a bit later. For now, we're not going to climb up because I want to get the money. Then I will probably climb up and see what's up here. What is up here? Well, some more Klepps running about. Yay. And I don't know if I start. No, I don't. Not yet. Yeah, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Seriously. Yeah, I can't say much about their things, so never mind, let's just attack them and hope we'll get through here in one piece. We probably will, although maybe not like with Final Fantasy. But never mind, let's go. Seriously. Yes, in fact, these enemies will probably give you the most grief here. Will the Klepps, other than the boss, we'll get to them. So yeah. But never mind that, let's continue. One more there. If you attack him soon, thank you. That's just gonna be annoying otherwise. Seriously, so 340. And then we're just glowing, aren't we? And then cross the gap where we want to go. There's a switch there. And then we get this, and might as well heal up here. Sue has not learned all heal yet. So instead, let's just heal up all of them, and then we can go on. I'm stuck here. I'm totally stuck. What the hell? What the hell indeed? What am I doing? Let's actually go around in circles, shall we? And I haven't pressed that button. Why am I not pressing that button? Well, I don't know why I'm not pressing that button. What I'm looking for is another big button, which is easily confusing because that's the trigger switch for the enemies. So yeah, that's why. And why you'll see a big jump cut, because I kind of get lost. It's pretty easy to get lost in this dungeon, let me tell you, seriously. In fact, there is a way to extend a thing there. I don't know if I'm in the right area, though. That's the thing. But there is this area here where we will find our way. But that's what confused me here. Yeah, it's still pretty easy to get lost in this level. Seriously. And then go through here and more enemies. I think this is the right way, however, so yeah. More Klepps, absolutely. I don't know if I've fought the Klepps. Nice, I've lost count of the amount of Klepps I've seen, so forgive me. But there you go. Yeah. Okay, go for it there, seriously. I'm not doing much, am I? Seriously, I'm just attacking with the thing. And then I'm not doing much. What the hell, game? What the hell? Anyway, the switch is at the other end of this corridor. Seriously. So we'll go that way, and then make our way to the very end. Ignoring the enemies, of course, because that is how I roll. And yeah, I'm that lazy with this game that I do that. More on that in a moment. You will see here yet another row. Where will this take us? Back to the first area, we'll say. And over here is a green button. That will not sound off an alarm, but create a new staircase, which will take us up here to this switch. That, in turn, will extend this circular platform all the way back here, which will give us access to where the boss room is. So yeah, quite a long journey just to rotate one walkway, but there you go. That's how this game works. So, indeed, I will see you on the next one when we fight the boss. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.